Well. Here we are in our last 2 days of May, and we're moving into Junction Point June. Yep, it's going to be interesting. So let's start off with Mercury retrograde because we've been in it for a minute now, right? We only have this week, and then we're done. We're done with retrograde for a little bit. Mercury goes direct on Friday. Oh, all the more reasons to love Friday. Mercury finally goes direct. Thank goodness, right? So we can truly start moving forward. So let's get on with Junction Point June. Let's forget about May for now. We've only got today and tomorrow. We're going to say our goodbyes to May, and let's look at what's coming up for us in June. I'm going to read my prediction that I wrote last year for next month. Junction Point June. This is where all paths meet. You see the reasons for everything. You know all the whys. There is a clear view of the paths ahead of you, and the choice is yours. Ooh, I like the sound of that. There's no wrong way, just different options to get to where you choose to go. We only have a few days left in June to deal with Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness. Pluto remains in retrograde. Change and transformation continue as usual, and we reflect on how we're handling those changes. That's Pluto, right? Saturn goes into retrograde on the 4th and stays there until October 23rd, shifting our focus to long-term goals. What do we really want? What do we want long-term? And how are we going to get there? How are we going to start creating that, right? We should take this time to look at how we're manifesting our reality and restructure where needed to boost our manifesting abilities. Pay attention to your attitude about obstacles that show up and adjust as needed to overcome those annoying little things. You may also be thinking a lot about the different relationships in your life and the responsibilities and duties that come with them. I know I've been. Oh my goodness. Conflict, inner conflict of here I am now, here's the path, and there are some options in front of me. Which one do I choose? Which way do I go? What's going to be really, truly best for me? Let's see. Where was I? Remember to be flexible. And at the end of the month, Neptune also goes into retrograde. Neptune is in retrograde will highlight the spiritual aspects of our life and have us focusing on how to bring in more tranquility, more vision and creativity. Neptune will remain in retrograde until December 4th. So we have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 14th of June and a new moon on the 28th in Cancer. So we just have Mercury in retrograde until Friday. Then it goes direct and we can start moving forward in other areas of our life where we've been held back or we've been stalling. Pluto is still going to be in retrograde. Saturn goes into retrograde on Saturday, and then Neptune goes into retrograde at the end of the month. I think it's going to be a good month. It's going to be a month of, let's deem it a month of clarity, where we see we've got maybe more than two. We've got several paths in front of us, and we get to choose which path we're going to take. You've been working for certain things for a long time. And now you're at that point where you're like, okay, I'm here now. Which way do I go from this point forward? So yeah, that's something that has already been going through my mind in a couple of different aspects of my life. What to do with these particular videos? Because I've been doing it for so long. Do I continue doing them just as I am? Or do I change it up a bit? And if I change it up, how do I change it up? And then on the other side is career. I've been working so hard to get to a certain point. And I passed the test, I got my license, but is it what I really want? Is it really what I want to do? And am I patient enough to get to the level I need to really make this work? And do I want to? Oh, see? I've worked so hard to get here, and now that I'm here, I'm like, I don't know. what do I do? But I think that becomes clear in June. That we figure it all out. We see things more clearly now that Mercury goes direct. And it's like we can see behind the curtain. The curtains open up and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is going to be better for me. Have a great day, everyone. And remember, you have the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. You sure do. Get outside, touch the earth, cleanse your space. Do your meditations. Remember this, why the wolf, the raven, and spirit were said to give you unconditional love. Mwah!